nice enough to let me speak for you guys and talk about muscular dystrophy. It's for one of my Sociology of Health classes. It's a project I had to do. And I did go in front of some people and talk about some of these. So I chose muscular dystrophy because I'm a physical therapist assistant. And it intrigues me about it. So does anybody know anything about muscular dystrophy that they want to share? I know muscular combined together. You know this what dystrophy is. Well,
is it like where they lose like function of their muscles, like their heart and everything?
correct. That's awesome. Good.
Thank you, Lewis.
Good. So you guys are hopefully going to learn a lot through this. So I'm going to start it off. There's a few YouTube videos I was going to show you. This first one we're going to watch is very good introductory, and it explains it very simply what muscular dystrophy is. It's kind of kiddish.
These bullets are hard. Quick! Dear Tim and Obi, my brother was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. What is it? From Tyler. Well, muscular dystrophy is the name for a group of medical conditions that affects how a person's muscles work. Duchenne muscular dystrophy, or DMD, is the most common form of the condition that affects about 1 in 3,500 boys. No, girls can be born with DMD too, but it's really rare. Like I was saying, kids with muscular dystrophy don't have muscles that work like they should. Muscles play a big part in the way our bodies develop and function. So a condition that's messing with your muscles is going to affect your overall health. It can be hard to tell when young children have a serious condition like DMD. There are differences going on inside of people that we just can't see. Tommy there isn't last in line because he wants to be. The effects of DMD just make him move a little slower than the other kids. Kids, and like we said, usually boys, are generally diagnosed with DMD between the ages of 1 and 6. Well, there are some noticeable symptoms. Children with DMD usually have trouble jumping and hopping. They may fall down frequently and have problems doing things like running, climbing stairs, and getting up from seated positions. You'll see boys with DMD standing up using a move called Gower's maneuver. Some of the boys walk on their toes a lot. Well, it's because their Achilles tendons tighten up. All of these signs help doctors spot DMD early. That's important because the effects of muscular dystrophy are progressive, meaning they increase over time. See, DMD causes more and more muscle weakness as individual muscle cells die. The muscles don't necessarily get smaller. Lots of times, the muscle cells turn into fat and scar tissue, so the muscle can look big, but it's not strong. As a child with DMD grows up, the condition gets more serious. Things that most of us take for granted, like running, walking, or even hugging someone you love, become more difficult as the disease progresses. Kids with DMD will eventually need some help getting around. They'll need to hold on to something as they walk, and eventually use an electric wheelchair or electric scooter. No, it's not contagious. Muscular dystrophy is a genetic disorder that you're born with. It's caused by a change in a person's DNA sequence. Muscular dystrophy is a mistake in a part of the program that keeps muscles healthy. The muscles can't produce dystrophin, a protein that acts as a shock absorber to make muscles stable. There's still no cure for DMD, but treatment is improving all the time. Physical therapy can slow down its progress. And the sooner therapy begins, the more effective it will be, so early diagnosis is really important. Scientists are constantly working to develop drugs that could alter the DNA sequence that codes for DMD.
Are we interrupting something?
No, we're just... Hey, I can't do the pull-ups either.
Well, in that case, perhaps you should join Tommy.
Oh, okay. All right, are you ready? Because I'm seriously about to do one. Seriously. Oh, why were pull-ups even invented? I can't even hang here anymore. How are you not not slipping? Oh.
Alright, so that's just a brief introduction. Hope you enjoyed it. And this is going to give you a good close-up look on actually one boy who lives with muscular dystrophy and what he goes through. Just very briefly, so listen to this and see what you think. This one's not right. I'll see if phone loads after a while. I'll go through the PowerPoint here. Alright, so I'm going to kind of hit some of the highlights that video talked about here. Okay. So my project, I made it stand up and reach out for muscular dystrophy. I'm going to talk at the end of a little bit about ways you can get involved with it also in kids' lives. So, alright, we've got through the videos, and a brief definition of it is muscular dystrophy is it's a group of unrelated diseases characterized by a progressive muscle tissue disease with degeneration and death of muscle fiber that has a genetic component. So, how can you get muscle dystrophy? That's what etiology is how it begins. You can get it through genetically inherited or just a spontaneous mutation of a gene. So it just can kind of happen in the body through a process because you might not know if you have it or not when you're a little kid, and something can just go on in the body, and that's how you can get it also. How many kids get muscular dystrophy? And about an average anywhere from 1 in 5,000 to 1 in 14,000 live births occur. You can get it, and that's just in the U.S. There are 9 primary classifications of muscular dystrophy, and those are the 9 right there. And there's about 30 total types of muscular dystrophy that goes inside those classifications. And Duchenne's is the most common one that you'll hear of, that people are getting. And I'm going to kind of talk about it just a little bit. Duchenne's, like you said in the video, guys mostly get Duchenne's. It's because of this X gene that we have in guys that only guys have. But females can carry this gene that guys can end up getting. So girls can carry it, but most of the time they won't get it. 2/3 inherited from the parents, and 1/3 is because of that spontaneous mutation. And the Duchenne's is characterized by absence of protein dystrophin in muscle fiber, which is replaced by fatty connective tissue, and that is called pseudo-hypertrophy. Just an appearance of they're big and strong. These kids will look like they're strong and they have muscle, but it's just that fat and scar tissue and connective tissue that's really there. And the sad thing is, most of these kids live to be just about 25 years old. Some signs of kids getting Duchenne's is that hypertrophy, that they have the pseudo-hypertrophy, the Gower sign that they talked about in the video, where the kids, they'll be sitting down, they'll be down like this, and they get up, they're so weak, they have to use their hands to kind of push up to get all the way up, so they'll rest on their thighs and go up. That's Gower sign. They'll start getting weakness on both sides of their body. It starts from the pelvis, your hip area, and it'll start going towards your shoulder girdle, and then keep on moving out towards the rest of your body to your hands and feet. Most of the times they don't see these signs and symptoms until the kid's about 3 or 5 years old. And then by that time, you want to try catching as early as possible so you can start helping child to have as much of a normal life as you possibly can. So, as soon as you can diagnose those signs and symptoms